So we're back for the releasing ritual of the month. So this releasing ritual of the month is dedicated to the releasing of worry. So worry is a version of fear. And fear often can get in the way of, what we're trying to create, and undermines our confidence, and a lot of times makes things hazy for us. So we're not clear because we're worried about money, or we're worried about what this person thinks, or we're worried about where we're going to be in 6 months, where we're going to be in 10 years. Worry. So releasing of worry will make space for the cultivating of a more trusting relationship to the world around us, and a more trusting relationship to ourselves, trusting in our faith, trusting in the universe, etc. Whatever that means for you to be trusting. So what you're going to need for this ritual is, everyone just needs a piece of paper and something to write with. And the piece of paper, I actually want it to be rather small, so just like tearing off a little piece of paper. Just to symbolize that worries are actually much smaller than we think that they are, because they feel much bigger in our brains. So very simply, you're going to ask everyone to close their eyes. Say, what are you worried about right now? What are you worried about in your life right now? You can say at that point, worrying gets in the way of what we need to create. Worrying undermines our trust in our own vision, our trust in our instincts. Worrying, what does the sunscreen song say? Worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. So you could say all of that, or you could say some version of that while they're thinking about it. Just have them open their eyes and write. Right now, I'm worried about blank. Okay, so they write that down. Then on the back of that little piece, in a very, one or two words, what does this worrying block for me? So maybe it blocks my initiative. Maybe it blocks my confidence. Maybe it blocks, because worrying acts like a block. Okay, so they've written on one side, right now I'm worried about. The other side, what does it block? And they write down my confidence. Blocks my financial success. Blocks, whatever. No writes what it blocks. Okay, so they just have a moment to see how that worry is actually manifesting in their bigger life. So you're going to have a bowl for this, and you're going to send the bowl around. So everyone, as they put in their worry, so right now I'm worried about blank, which blocks blank. Okay? So right now I'm worried about blank, which blocks blank. So that's going to go around the circle. So everyone eventually, and that's pretty quick, right? Everyone just says it sort of succinctly. You know what everyone's worried about. So this is like our little worry bowl. I'm going to go in the center of the circle. So I'm going to bring in a chant from the Hindu tradition here. And it's a chant toward the goddess Lakshmi. So you have Lakshmi in your deck, and I've actually pulled her up so you can see her again. Lakshmi is in your deck. And you'll often see Lakshmi, like if you go to Indian restaurants, they'll have Lakshmi in their different businesses, etc. because she's the goddess of wealth, which very much goes along with the Taurus energy that we're working with, which I didn't really talk about so much, but Taurus are very known for being good with their money and being very good with creating like a rich life. So that can be rich, has a lot of different ways that can manifest, right? A rich life. So the goddess Lakshmi helps us to create wealth. So a wealth of experience. It helps us to create wealth, which kind of counters, right, the worry. So we're calling upon this energy of Lakshmi, this energy of abundance. They often put Lakshmi near Ganesh. It's like they're not actually sister and brother, but they have that same energy. So removing of obstacles. Don't worry about it so much. It's going to work out okay. Lakshmi clearing the way. So the chant is, and you'll have this written obviously in your template as well. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. So we'll practice it together. But you're going to have this bowl go around, and you're just going to have everyone put that bowl in the center. So that's our worry bowl, and our palms are facing the center of the circle. So you'll do a call and response, right? So you'll go, Om Shrim, and they'll say, Om Shrim, and you'll say, Mahalakshmi. They'll say, Mahalakshmi Nama. They'll say, Nama. And then you can start to piece it together in bigger sentences depending upon how your group is handling it. So you go, Om Shrim Mahalakshmi. They could go, Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. So let's see you and I do it together. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. Remember, we're moving the worry away, inviting in a wealth and abundant energy. So, Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. And you just keep going until you feel like, okay, we're there. And they can start with chanting. You kind of have to give it some time for people to get comfortable with the words, and they'll start to move. So don't cut it short just because it may be a little awkward in the beginning. It always kind of is, and then it's not. So just know that part's coming. It's just about you feeling comfortable with it. So you just practice Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Nama. And you'll look it up. You'll have the words, and so you just practice it for the few days in front of it. It's a really nice chant for you to have in your bag. So you will chant over the worry bowl, okay? Until it's completed, and then you'll say, okay, great. Until you feel like, okay, this is the last time. And I would call it like, one more time, last time. And then you'll go through it, Om Shri Mahalakshmi Nama. And you'll say, okay, everyone goes palm to palm. So make sure everyone's close enough, right, to go palm to palm. Say, we are inviting in wealth, releasing worry that stands in its way. We are releasing worrying and inviting in wealth. Inhale. Exhale. So that is your releasing ritual. And you might see what you want to do with this bowl. You might go release it, like bury it somewhere. It depends on what kind of material. If you're using eco paper, it's better. It's more, breaks down better in the earth. Maybe some people have flushed it down the toilet. You might put it in a little bonfire. It's up to you. It's really up to you. Or you might just throw it in the trash, releasing the worry. So whatever feels like the right thing for you. But that's your worry bowl ritual. And just so you know personally, you don't have to announce this to everybody, but Taurus, the sign of Taurus, also rules the throat and voice. So you see a lot of really fantastic speakers and gifted vocalists are Taurus. It rules that part of the body. So it's one of the things that when we're in Taurus, we also get a sore throat. Like right now, I have a little bit of a sore throat. It's one of the things that really helps a Taurus. It soothes, it really works with the energy of Taurus to use the throat. So the singing and chanting, that's one of the reasons that we're using that for this ritual. Okay, so you have your step-by-step in your manual. It's super simple. Just get familiar with that chant. Okay, so it means I bow to Lakshmi, and it create, the translations are rough. Who brings wealth? I bow to the goddess Lakshmi, who brings wealth. Okay, I'll see you for your creating ritual. As you see, we're already ready for it.